Well, air quality alerts are once again in effect for some of us here this morning. This is mainly down towards our southern zones in the vicinity of northeastern Iowa for Winneshiek and Allamakee County until 10 o'clock tonight. And that's because these locations are looking at the ozone polluted near the surface, which in turn is going to cause some unhealthy conditions for the sensitive group. So if you happen to fall under the sensitive group category, make sure that you limit your time outside. If you're going to be outside, take those frequent breaks or just try to limit your time altogether by staying indoors as much as possible. Meanwhile, to the north here in La Crosse, we're at 53 degrees, a lot less hazy here today. I'm happy to tell you that. Calm wind speeds here as well. Mississippi River 4.92 feet. Current temperatures to the north in Eau Claire, 49 degrees here, looking calm. North-northeast winds, though, very light at around 3 miles an hour. Current temperatures across the area mainly into the 40s. Some spots are in the 50s, though. Viroqua was at 50, as we saw in La Crosse as well, 53. 46 in Bosque Bell, 46 as well. Pretty Shane, 48 degrees to the west in Winona. So as we take a look now at your planner, we'll be at 52 with a few clouds at 7, making things slightly on the partly cloudy side, and then really just sunny throughout the rest of the day today. Temperatures in the upper 60s at noon, followed by the low 80s by 4, and then we drop into the 70s as we head into early this evening. With our forecast highs today feeling fairly comfortable, as a matter of fact, into the mid 70s. Some of us, though, like La Crosse County, could reach the low 80s before it's all said and done. But right now, things continue to remain very dry across the Coulee region, and that is all thanks to an area of high pressure that continues to build across the northern Great Lakes region, and that is sending in a lot of dry and just overall calm weather conditions for us to work with here during the day today. And that system is going to continue to build across our area, as a matter of fact, here this afternoon, and that should allow conditions to remain fairly stable here throughout the day, and just a few clouds if anything. Now, if you look back towards the west, we are watching this next week system here building, and we will be looking at some increased cloud cover as we head into the day tomorrow in response to this developing very weak low pressure system that we'll be keeping our eyes on. Not really expecting any rain chances from the system as it gets closer to us later in the weekend, but by Sunday we could be looking at some increased clouds for Father's Day, however, with a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm. So I do want to show you the upper air currents, and you can see that we're under this ridging here of high pressure aloft that's helping to keep our weather pattern pretty dry. Now, I do want to fast forward as we head into next week, because look at the ridge here. It's going to continue to build across the area, and this means that we're going to be looking at some pretty hot and dry weather conditions in this type of pattern. That's not necessarily good news. It's nice weather to work with, don't get me wrong. It's just that we definitely need the rain across the Coulee region right now. But there's only a slight chance of a shower or storm here for Father's Day on Sunday, and just pretty hot and dry with a mix of sun and clouds as we head into next week, with highs mainly into the low 90s and lows in the 60s.